I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
All right. Let me go ahead and get this off my chest. So, you're willing to sacrifice your freedom because you want reparations. You rather have 150 years of rights being removed because you want some form of monetary gain. It's kind of like the Bible. I think there's a book of Matthew. Somebody tell me if I'm right. But I think it's in the book of Matthew, in the New Testament, about gaining the whole world. A man will not enter the heaven. Now I'm paraphrasing, by trying to gain the whole world. Some of y'all help me out with that. It's in the book of Matthew, by the way, right? Or better yet, a man will not a rich man will never it'll take for a man to enter heaven. The gates of heaven drew a needle, an eye of a needle, stuff like that. But this is what I'm talking about, right? If you know what the gist I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And here we are. So somebody did a community post. I read said community post, and I'm really enraged. And I know that some of y'all get tired, and me myself, I get tired of the civil rights talk. I get tired of hearing John Lewis, well, rest in peace to John Lewis, he's no longer here, or Jesse Jackson, rest in peace to Jesse Jackson, to Reverend Jesse. I understand why we get tired of hearing them do this retreads of the civil rights movement and so forth, right? But to sit there and went down from let's go to the 1800s. Let's start from 1800s. You have Frederick Douglass, okay? Then, along with Frederick Douglass, you had Martin Delany. Then later on, we had a generation with that coon Negro by the name of Booker T. Washington and W.D. Du Bois. Then later on, we had Marcus Garvey. Then we had Rudolph, what's his name? Rudolph. I've got his name. Then we started having who we now call Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, Fred Hampton. Those 4 men got shot. Talking for trying to defend the rights of black people. Got all these later, and then we now for the last 40 years we had Jesse Al, the elder Louis Farrakhan, and now after all this, now we to Tariq Nasheed. And Tariq Nasheed, along with Boyce Watkins, along with Tim Black, along with the Black Authority, Professor Black, the new black media types online, they're willing to say, let's sacrifice the gains of the aforementioned people I have mentioned earlier, the men and women that I had mentioned earlier, like Ida B. Wells, and I forgot to include the women like Ida B. Wells and Sir Jonah Truth and Harriet Tubman, okay, and so forth. There's so many names that our forebears are, so it's cross gender lines. So let me include their names up there. So we went all through these names of the last 150 years, and y'all want to listen to what Tariq Nasheed has to say because y'all listen to Hidden Colors, and now he's telling him and Boyce Watkins telling y'all don't get involved in anything because of this, that, and the third. And that's why I said this back in the first part of the year. I told Queen Sunkiss I have regrets. The more I see people listen to what Tyreek telling them what to do, and niggas just repeating the fucking shit, and they don't even know how the political process works. The political process, they don't even understand how it works. Well, there is no bill for black people. Yes, there is. It's in the Defense Authorization Bill of 2010, which was passed on October 27th of 2009. It's Section E. Well, it doesn't say black people in it. Yes, it did. It says 13, 14, the sins of people of the 13, 14, and 15 amendments of the Constitution. I think that means includes you Negroes. If y'all actually read it. But see, nobody tell y'all to read. Nobody told y'all where to find it, where to research it. Y'all just listen to YouTube videos and then y'all think though that's it. See, I blame the conscious community. I blame the pro blacks. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call y'all how I really see y'all. The pro wax. Not telling y'all where to find information at. And now here we are. You're telling people don't vote, don't get involved in politics. And now here we are. We having fascism in America. As somebody who live in Texas, I knew this was going to happen. Now the people of Louisiana saw it. They saw, and people of Louisiana saw it too. And yes, and you people up there in Memphis, yeah, I saw you what they did to Tennessee. They cut down. You couldn't elect not one black politician out of Tennessee just because some Negroes from the new black media crowd are so have a one-minded focus that they can't see the bigger picture. Because this is about chasing the bag. Hold on, let me see who's in the chat room. No. He is the leader. He is the leader. He is the leader. Why? Because he got all the mouthpiece. He drowned out the room. He got people repeating his words. No, he is a leader, and he needs to be checked. Grand Rising. Listen, I've been up all night because there's a storm here. Well, Avida, the way I saw your post, it sounds like though he is. Okay, what rights have been lost or gained at this point? Well, I guess we need to look at Project 2025. I mean, you don't see what they're doing at Project 2025. Environmental mental rights are being eroded. You can't go after the police anymore. Excuse me. You can't go after the police if they do something to you. They're going after gun rights. No, it needs somebody. Somebody need to go ahead and check Tariq. Tariq need to be checked. So do Field the Advice show. He needs to be checked too. But he keep running. He know. Field the Advice show knows people are after him. Right. That's why though he says stuff and he runs. And that's why I told Queen Sunkiss, if I had the money, I would. If I had the money and the time, I would. And that's one thing I fucking regret. You're gonna tell people not to engage, and this is what MOT was talking about. And that's why I steal that term, Delta Novembers. You listen to people talk, and what they're telling you is like, bro, that's been solved years ago. What you talking about? It's been passed. What you talking about? Well, there is no. Well, Big J. There is no. They did an Asian crime bill, but they never did a black crime bill. Yes, they did. The same president who y'all cussed out on a daily basis, called a simp. He signed that bill in law in November of 2009. And now because the Asians, and if we read the Asian crime bill, it only mentioned Asians one time because it was talking about what happened. It didn't say we're doing this solely for Asians. All they did was reference the Civil Rights Bill of '64. That's all they did. They're talking about the pandemic, hate crimes generated by the quote unquote pandemic. That's the only thing they used was the pandemic part. And it's really frustrating. We have to sit here and actually have to go against Boyce Watkins. I'm sorry, Moist Napkins. Then we had to sit there and go after Clyde Anderson's old ass. You see, come on now, V-Dub. People have been help some people. It had helped people. You don't see again. People don't want to talk about. People just say, people want to hear what Field the Advice Show said. Moist Napkins. You listen to that big bald headed sip ass Moist Napkins. You got more. Moist Napkins got more energy for every other black person, yet he didn't have no energy or that smoke for Bill O'Reilly. I've been playing videos of Bill O'Reilly dragging Boyce Watkins. Boyce Watkins do not. That's why Boyce went ahead and blocked me because I kept bringing that up. Wait a minute. How can you got smoke for this black man over here, this black person over here? Yet though Bill O'Reilly been dragging you for years on Fox News. You had nothing to say when he was at Syracuse. Get tired of you grifters. That's Can y'all hear me? The fuck? Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. Almost hit the mute button on my headset. Shout out to Brownie. Now where was I at? Because it was making a good analysis here. I was making a good point. Oh yeah, when I was on Auntie's channel years ago, I hear these Negroes coming online on the panel talking about, well, Big J, they never. No, I don't have a CDL headset. No, I don't have no CDL headset. Well, Big J, they never done anything for black boys. I was like, here we go. Some of you niggas who came from the Dr. T and T. Son Johnson school of bullshit. That's another person. Dr. T. Son Johnson, nigga, stop putting out false information and try and make it true. Congresswoman Robin Kelly from the state where Brownie's from, who's a citizen from, who's a congresswoman from Chicago, where Brownie is from. And I'm not picking on Brownie, but a lot of you niggas come from Chicago up on these panels trying to tell me about something. I know more about Robin Kelly than y'all know about your own congresswoman. She got a bill called the Commission on Black Boys. There's even a panel on YouTube. She hosted a panel on the Commission on Black Boys, where they fix the problems of the environmental issues, educational issues, housing issues, so forth. And let me say this again. She did one for the girls too. So I don't want nobody here saying, "What about the women?" She did that for the women too. This was years ago, Brownie. This is about one of Auntie's. This is before Auntie had done the purge. It was way back. I want to say 6 years ago. But the thing is, I'm really getting tired of false information. And I'm sitting there like, y'all get on these panels and y'all complain. And I'm like, this is not what happened. This is not what we're on, because this already had been solved already. You know, and I'm listening to these niggas on that panel, man. I was about to, and everybody said, "Well, bitch, why you screaming at us? Because you're from here, you're from this location, and you're telling me y'all don't research this shit." It's frustrating. So every time I see that big fat nigga field, Mr. Swole Fat in Houston, and you know, I should have went to Houston to see his ass, and he did not show up. I didn't know he didn't show up at that fucking ass that Black Expo in Houston, because I would show up on that bitch ass nigga. I said, "Nigga, hold on, you lying." Now I see him fall around Quantel X and shit. I'm really getting tired of some of you niggas keep calling y'all black this, I'm black. I don't trust people who are pro-black. I don't trust you niggas. I don't. Because all this is a charade. It's a way to take notice so some of y'all can get pussy out the deal. No, I want a confrontation. I want a confrontation. That's what I want. Because I'm tired of that nigga lying up on his YouTube channel. Nigga, you in the way. Nigga, you are Delta November and you in the fucking way with your big gummy lips. Stupid idiot. Putting out false information. I'm sitting there like, for the past 6 years, I mean, listen to this nigga put out false information over and over again. I'm looking at you like, bruh, you ain't ready for this. I may not like Roland's old Roland Martin Greek ass, but yet Roland do have a point. He do got a point. I may not like Roland like that, but he do have a point. And some of y'all gotta stop looking at it from a Democrat, Republican, because like you're missing the point. It's not about Democrat, Republican, because some of y'all missing the fucking point. Y'all really are. We're dealing with a fascist regime. Y'all don't read Project 2025 because I'm reading that shit. They're 50% done. They're 50% done. But hey, you know. But what do I know, right? Big J's a stuttering idiot. Oh, Big J's a simp, right? Oh, Big J's a fat motherfucker, right? Okay. Then what does it have to do with the shit I'm talking about? While y'all up there being trauma bond and allowing Sharon Bracey to sit there and trauma farm you women. Soul provider. I'm talking about years of this shit. Soul provider. I'm talking about years of this shit. I ain't just talking about what happened recently. I'm talking about throughout the years. You're hearing the same old punk ass insults. I'm like, niggas, do y'all ever read? You got that idiot, Mister AJ seeing red. Oh, I'm gonna turn Chicago red. Okay, nigga. Uh, Brandon Johnson, and let me say this right now. I'm not defending Brandon Johnson, by the way. I want y'all to understand. I'm not defending the mayor of Chicago, but I want y'all to notice something. Yes, Brandon Johnson is giving illegals money, but if you Negroes were actually do y'all due diligence and research, he had to do that because federal law dictates him to do that. While you're over there complaining about Brandon Johnson and AJ seeing red with his stupid ass saying that stupid bullshit on his YouTube channel, y'all need to start reading shit. How y'all gonna be political and y'all don't read? Y'all don't do no fucking research. The federal government gives cities earmark money for a specific task. If I, as a mayor, and the federal government gives me money and tells me you can only spend this amount of money only for this, we're giving you this grant money only for this. So if he would took the money out and made it for somebody else, he will be committing a crime. But yet you niggas don't know that shit. It's very frustrating. Niggas are dumb. No. I don't give Delta Novembers a say over here. I don't give dumb niggas a say over here. If you're over the age of 45 and you can't understand how the system works, you got no fucking business talking to me or anybody. Now that part, I can agree. Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm not even from Chicago. I can agree with that. But when we talk about illegals, he that's not his fault. Because the same, because here we go again. Who runs the government? Trump, House of Representatives, Republican, Senate, Republican, Supreme Court, conservative. How come none of you Negroes asked them, can we have money for reparations? Can we have money for this? Yes, it's called misuse of funds. You can go to prison for that. for the misuse of funds. That's why Brandon Johnson cannot give money to black people. You you dumb niggas from that let's turn Chicago red. If y'all ever understood that, you even if one of y'all become mayor, y'all be forced to do the same shit. Damn. Because it's earmarked. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the federal government earmarked it for the city. Now, the school system is supposed to be what? A local matter. School funding is really a local matter if you really look. You really look at the laws. But hey, what do Big J know, right? What do I know, right? You know, every time I see people get on these panels, I just want to beat my head against the wall. Bam! I'm like, y'all can't not be talking about this for years, and y'all don't do research. I hit my head against the wall. Like, what? Do y'all read this shit? And I remember when the Gone 11 was trying to tell this, the Information Man, the same shit. Information Man, when he wanted to get all mad. Bruh, you're mad at the wrong people. What he did, he couldn't do it because of, and my thing, I gotta say this. You niggas who are complaining the most, y'all live in blue areas. Tariq lives in a blue area. Information Man lives in a blue area. Moist Napkins lives in a blue area. I wish, I swear to God, y'all the most misinformed people on the planet. I swear to God. It's like, that's, do you know where funds come from? The funding is coming from? It's coming from the federal government. You can't misuse federal government funds. Now Brandon Johnson, use him as an example, he can have leeway with the local funds because he's mayor. He can maneuver around that. That's why, listen, that's why Boyce blocked me for years ago. God called Moist Napkins. I'm tired of people just grifting. Like, and then I remember that one time somebody tried to challenge there was a call up show on the Black Authorities channel. You're getting laid off now. Now you want the rest of the job site to strike so you can keep your who is V-Dub talking about? What V-Dub talking about? He laid off. No, because Tariq created the culture. Tariq, Boyce Watkins, Tim Black, the Black Authority, Professor Black, they created the culture. Let's vote down ballot. Well, okay, hold on, hold on. Yvette Cardinal, you want you and your boy want black people to only vote down ballot because y'all want reparations. But then did it occur to you that judges are appointed by what? Oh, that's right, the executive branch. But you want everybody to vote just for the legislative branch. right? The down ballot people. Vito. Who controls 33%? Who out of the 50 states, 33 out of the 50 states are controlled by who? You should be asking them. You should ask the other side. Don't ask the people over here. You need to ask the people who are in power now. And what Ice Cube did, let me talk about the Ice Cube shit, because I'm if people actually knew what Ice Cube was doing, Ice Cube was invited on Kamala Harris's and I ain't no fan of Kamala Harris, by the way. I ain't no fan of her. But can we just tell the truth? So Kamala Harris, I can't pronounce her name right. When she was running for VP, she invited Ice Cube up there. But Ice Cube won't only himself. No, there was a whole panel of black people. She invited him, but he left because he want exclusive thing. So that's why he went to Trump. Well, Trump cares because he came up with this $500 billion, $500 billion. No, that $500 billion, the platinum plan only came out a week before the election. Now, where was you 2 years before that, Ice Cube? $33 out of the 50 states are run by whom? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not blue. And while some and this is why I hate black social media. The narrative about Jasmine Crockett. Again, I'm not the best defender of Jasmine Crockett, but at the same time, let's tell the truth. She lost because they fucked up, because of a court order fucked up her district on election day. It wasn't black men did this, or no, it wasn't the Hispanics did that. No, they fucked up her fucking voting precincts in her city. I ain't put down the court order from the Texas Supreme Court. Oh yeah, and niggas still sit there and repeat the same old jargon that they got from somebody else. When the real information is out, no, the Attorney General of Texas went to the Texas Supreme Court to shut down polling places in Dallas. That's how she lost. All that little bullshit you niggas talking about, it's stupid. I swear, black social media, it's like what Aaron Fountain said. Shout out to Expose the Manosphere. He said black YouTube is anti-black. When he said that on his last video, the last video he ever made. No, I'm sorry, it was the second to the last video he ever made. Shout out to Aaron Fountain. He said black YouTube is actually anti-black. And he's right. It is. It is anti-black. Because 90% of the shit that I hear is niggas being insecure. That's why y'all go to Sharon, Robin M. That's why y'all suck up the fucking ass Brownsville, Venus. And that's why Sharon fucked your ass over last week, Venus. Cause y'all want to listen to a man saying queens, queens, queens to y'all asses, and then all he doing is breaking bread with Tommy. And I've been saying that shit for months. You breaking bread with Tommy, you breaking bread with Angry Man, nigga. I see you. But y'all created a lie, and y'all said Big J hates black women. That was the biggest thing y'all said 3 months ago. Instead of taking Sharon to task about that fuck shit he doing in the background, oh, the narrative was Big J hates black women. And created that narrative, and y'all ran with that fucking narrative. And I want you to know, I'm still pissed off about that shit, by the way. Don't you ever create no false ass narrative. If I didn't say it, I didn't say it. If you didn't hear me say it, if you hear no recording me saying this shit, then shut the fuck up. Shy Bomb. I don't know why though. You talking about black men need to stop being jealous of each other, because Shy Bomb, you and Robin M was fighting Black Beauty, and fighting Verbal, and fighting over Sharon and Taz. I don't want to hear it. See, you got the nerve to say that shit. Well, what about all you women who's on Taz's channel fighting amongst yourselves between two married men? And you talking about it's sad for my end. No, it's sad for you, Shiesty Bomb. I'm being serious on you. You women was on Taz's chat room fighting over two married, let me repeat that again, married men. Taz is married, so was Sharon. Why was you women fight over married men over there? I'll wait. See, you don't like it when I tell y'all the truth over there. No, soul provider, you might want to go over there and check the chat room. Verbal, Black Beauty, let me say the names: Robin M, Venus. No, I'm sorry, not Venus. Venus wasn't. I don't know, but Shicey Bomb was there. Yo, all fighting, scrapping and scraping at it. Had a cat fight over there. No. You want to talk about the nigga verse soul? You go over there. Go to that chat room and see it for yourself. See what? Hold on. I said what I said to all the most. See that? You see that right there? I'm not lying, because Shicey Bomb said it. Shicey Bomb said it right there. That proved everything I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, but Big J's jealous. What do Sharon got that I want? And don't say marriage or children, please. What did that nigga got with that I want? Let me tell you something. I'm a Texas nigga. That's all. And I'm gonna tell you, Texas niggas takes precedence over New York Negroes. The Lone Star State has. So how can I be jealous of a New York nigga? That's one thing y'all got it fucked up on. I'm a Texas nigga. What do you got? I can go outside. I got a farming channel, by the way, but I ain't telling y'all shit about that farming channel I got. What did he got that I want? Please don't say no. He got a wife and you don't. Please don't say that shit, because that's lame. That's lame. Why? Oh, I know why. Because I don't lie to y'all. I don't coddle y'all. In fact, I'll cuss your asses out if you step out of line. I don't sell you out for Tommy, like what happened to Venus. Tommy sold Venus out for Tommy. I want to hear you are the defender of black women, and men gotta check men. If men are going to check men, then Sharon should have checked Tommy when he went after Venus. But you know what? Nobody else ain't saying it, ain't calling Sharon out about that shit. Where is my root beer at? No, none of y'all ain't calling that shit out. How the hell you supposed to be the defender of women, and yet you sold Venus out for 6 pieces of silver? Right? Ain't that some shit? Yes, she did. She did. Yeah, yeah, she did. Back to the point. I gotta say the culture needs to be forced to change at this point. The culture itself, I'm saying black culture, black America culture, has to be forced to change. Because you can't sit there and do series, go to social media and accept misinformation and take your cues from what social media, or I'm sorry, take your cues from the so-called new black media. I'm just saying. I said enough for this. I said enough. I'm gonna enjoy this storm outside because I love the rain. So let me get out of here. Oh, and let me say something too, because I'm still pissed off from a yesterday. Let me talk about this other nigga from New York. Nigga, why is my name in your mouth? Big J stabbed me in the back. Nigga, anybody can replay that live stream. I didn't say a word to you. The only damn thing I told your black ass is that you can come back. I was pleading with you and begging you to come back because there was a misunderstanding. But nigga, you went to MOT, wrote that bullshit in MOT's comment section to say I stabbed you in the back. Nigga, please. You might want to keep my name out your fucking ass mouth. Let me say something to while though we at it. I mentioned on my last live stream, but I want to say it again. Let me say it again. That's not my problem, nigga. That was a you problem. You told that woman that no, you're mad at me over 3 different things that I had nothing to do with. The first problem, and I'm gonna keep the dirt one to myself. But the 2 other problems was homegirl over there, Nika and her husband, her black husband, got up in your ass. That's not a Big J problem. because I wasn't there for that. Well, Big J, you should have dressed it. No, for what, nigga? Why should I dress Nipka and her ex-black husband? I don't care. So the white girl told you something that you didn't like. That's not a Big J problem. That's a you problem. Oh, well, you know, man, only men are created in the image of God. So she came back and said, well, if that's the case, then how come men are born from women? If women are not born or not created in the image of God, why do we birth you? That's what the white girl told you. And you didn't like that shit. But Big J was a problem, huh? Right? I wasn't there for that shit. But when she told your ass off, nigga, oh, you're mad. Then comes the verbal issue. Now, I was there doing that shit. My issue is, nigga, you are misogynist. Using terms like man and female rather than using terms man and woman. And then you proceed to call verbal a female rather than calling verbal by her name, which is verbal. She asked you, can you please call me by my name? And you refused. You got mad. And you left my panel. And then you start blaming everybody else. No, nigga, you are a grown-ass man. Let me say something to you niggas. If you grown, I expect you to be fucking ass grown. You're going to every other channel. Teapot's channel. You started that shit. God damn it. You went on goddamn what is that coon nigga's name? The Crow. You went to Crow's channel to start shit up over there 2 years ago. And get tired of you Hebrew Israelite niggas. And you supposed to be Hebrew, and you nigga, you supposed to be a Hebrew Israelite? I thought you supposed to be a man's man. See, I'm gonna tell you what your problem is. Your problem is because you came from the Manager 1.0. You are mad at the Manager 2.0. And since the 2.0 outshine you 1.0 niggas, you feel some type of way about it. But in my case about the shit, motherfucker, I think all of y'all need to go. In fact, if I was mayor of a city, because I see you niggas up there in Austin wearing no go-go Power Ranger outfits and shit. Let me tell you something. If Big J was mayor, put me as mayor of one of these black cities, I'll tell you what's going to happen to some of you niggas. Let me tell you what happened. I'll get 10 police officers with two big ass, don't say no names, Queen. We ain't saying no names. Because he's a person non grata, far as I am concerned. He's a person non grata. If I was mayor of a city, and I see you niggas on a fucking street corner, and y'all yelling at people outside their establishment, let me tell you what I would have done. If I was mayor, I would go out on that street with a dozen police officers. We walk the whole city block, all them city blocks where all you Negroes congregate at, and if you sit up there and talk about, oh yeah, and you wearing them go-go Power Ranger outfits and you yelling and screaming at women, calling women hoes and bitches, saying y'all kings and shit, I'm gonna tell y'all this straight up. You got 72 hours to get a job. I tell you, Hebrew Israelite Negroes, you got 72 hours to get a goddamn job. That's the first thing a mayor Big J would ask. You niggas in Philly, in New York, and Chicago. I don't know why though you don't tell them niggas to calm the fuck down on the street corners. Cause down here in the South, we don't call women bitch and hoes out there like that. Get a job. You got 72 hours to get a job. And no, I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear y'all pull out y'all's King James Bible. And hold on, let's talk about that part for a minute. How can you be King James Bible and yet y'all out here with the white man's Bible? King James is a white man. And y'all supposed to be a black supremacist, black pro-black, black supremacist, black conscious, and here's you trying to come out here with this king, with a Bible that was written for white men? But that's not the point. Let's talk about the other point. Y'all bring out this Bible. Y'all yell at women for, y'all yell at people, not just women, y'all yell at everybody. And then y'all quote the Bible. And then I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute. You Negroes are doing this at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in the morning. Working hours. Well, wait a minute. I'll pull out that same Bible and open up where it says, where a man don't work, he don't eat. So, nigga, if you don't work, and nigga, then you don't deserve to fucking eat. So get your ass off the goddamn street corners, because I'll put your ass in jail. Wait, you? Okay, you, the man on that sign, I tell you what, I'm going to give you a trespassing. Keep a stepping. You, since you are yelling at that woman over there and call her a hoe and shit, I'm gonna tell you, no, nigga, that is called disturbing the peace. You let a mayor Big J or a governor Big J be in office, that's the first thing I would do with some of you niggas over there. You damn right, because I saw you niggas in Dallas doing that shit. What's her name? Will the Beast's wife. I forgot her name. I'm sorry, I forgot her name. I know her husband. Will the Beast's wife. Some of y'all know her in the chat room. Y'all harass her up in Dallas. You better thank God I'm not no citizen of Dallas. If I was mayor, that would be the first thing I'd do to you niggas on south side of Dallas. No, nigga, you ain't gonna do that shit. Tanya, thank you, Tanya. Shout out to Tanya. When y'all chase Tanya over there in Dallas. No. Disturbing the peace and trespassing warnings will be issued. And if this keeps up, we will go to harassment. I meant what the fuck I said. Get you niggas up out of here, out of people's faces. Everybody's trying to eat. Everybody's trying to shop. Everybody trying to do business. People trying to relax. Nobody got time to listen to you niggas harass them on street corners. Oh, what about freedom of speech? Harassment does not fall under freedom of speech. See, I know the law about freedom of speech. Harassment does not fall under freedom of speech. Making loud noises in someone else's private property does not fall under freedom of speech. Disturbing people's peace is not freedom of speech. Yes. Tanya used to be in my chat room. Yeah. Even Ty City was talking about this the other day. Even Ty City was talking about this when he on his live stream he did about last year. He was talking the same old shit. We see y'all. We sitting like, the fuck you niggas doing? Oh, hooping, hollering, yelling. Get a job. And that's what the same thing I would have done. I'd be sitting up there. Walking the streets with the fucking police chief and 12 other police officers. I say, hold on, disturbing the peace. You over here trespassing. You over here harassment. No, you got 72 hours to get a job. What, that's what I would have done. And I'm not bullshitting either. I'm not bullshitting what I'm saying. I meant what the fuck I said. All right, I meant what the fuck I said. So, let me calm down. Yeah, let me calm down, cause I should be playing video games and shit since it's it stopped raining. Oh fuck, it's wet. I don't give a fuck. I'm staying in. I'm staying inside. Fuck it. I'm staying inside. Fuck it. It doesn't. Oh well. You take my ass on. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a good one. Please calm down. I'm already calm at this point, Queen. Please calm down. Oh man. Yeah, I'm tired of that shit, man. But yeah. I ain't seen Tanya in a minute either. I ain't seen her in a minute. So maybe because I had my schedule changed and shit. So that's probably the reason why I don't see her. Cause I don't do my live stream as I used to on certain times. So yeah. But anyway, let me get out of here. I'm out. Oh yeah. See how I'm gonna get out of here. Cause I had to redo. I should have transferred onto my new laptop, but I didn't. I fucked up on that. Oh shit! I almost fucked up. I almost fucked that up. Oh no. Okay. Good. I'm good. Let me get out of here, y'all. Yeah. I'm out. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.